Are you feeling like you want to build up some strong energy, or are you feeling like you want to take it easy? Are you feeling like you might just sit and breathe for a few minutes? Or are you ready to move your body? Or is it somewhere in between? Let your mind settle, settle, settle to just your breath, so that you're only thinking about breathing in and breathing out. And take another big breath like that. Slowly drink it in the nose and hold it. And then, before letting it out the mouth, start to consider an intention. Breathe in the nose again. Hold it for a moment and think, what do I want more of today or in this moment? Exhale out of the mouth. Wait a moment, and then in between those breaths, is it more love? Is it company, even if it's virtual? Is it a little understanding? Is it soothing of nerves? Is it a little bit of fun, something different? There's no wrong answer in that space. Just think about what it would be that would make you feel better from right this moment. And if you're not sure, just think about taking the time to love yourself and appreciate your well-being. Or just the space of not being sure. Just appreciate that space. Bring your hands to the body. You can do heart and belly or on top of the heart, however you feel, but connect your hands to your body. As you breathe, breathe into your hands and press your body. And as you exhale, don't let go of your body, but feel the body soften in your hands. Inhale, breathe into those strong fingers, into the palms. Exhale, soften that body and let the fingers hold it. One more time, inhale, breathe into those hands. And then exhale, soften into those hands. Hold the mind here a moment and bring back, or now consider that intention. Inhale, breathe that intention into the hands. Exhale, appreciate yourself for giving yourself that gift. Inhale, breathe it into your hands, into your body. Exhale, appreciation for it. Know it's yours. One more breath in. Inhale what you want. Inhale what you're creating. Inhale what you were built to do, to control your feelings, to control your emotions, to control your vibration, not feelings, vibration, to tune to your feelings, to hear your feelings, and to trust them. Trust them first, even. Trust them before what other people think that you should do. Let's start standing up. Let's come right up onto our feet. Take your time. And as we stand up, we're going to come right into like a wide leg stance. But as we do that, we'll start opening and closing the knees and lifting and spreading the toes. Kind of like in mountain, but not really doing all that. Lift and spread, bend, like as you bend your feet up, like purposely pick up your foot, make an ankle circle. Again, if balance isn't your thing, because it's not always mine, you could hold a wall or the chair even just for lifting and opening and closing the knees. Like the chair could be here the whole time. And even as you start to bring your legs wide, you know, you could have that balance. And even as we're here, having that balance, keeping the body strong and balanced here will still give you the same benefits, whether there's a chair or a wall or the back of the couch, whatever it is that's giving you the support. The support doesn't make it less valuable to you and your body. The safety and comfort and ease is what is going to bring it mostly home for you, if that makes sense. So I'm going to just change my angle a little bit because of the cameras. So take the feet wide, and first we're going to go for parallel. So that means the outsides of the feet and the insides of the feet are like a straight line shooting out like toward in front of you. Lift the toes, spread the toes, lift the heels, let them all start to settle. As you do that, make a soft bend in the knee, straighten them as straight as it feels good, not locking them, like soft lock, soft, straightly awake, if that makes sense. Inhale, press into the pinky toes and the big toes, and see if you can lift your arches, maybe squeeze your bum a little, and get these thighs to warm up. As you do that, bring the hands to the back side, lower back, or hips, wherever you're comfortable, and just kind of push that lower back forward. Press into the toes, push the lower back forward. Inhale, stand up straight. Put the hands now on the hips. Inhale, look forward. As you do that, open the shoulders, open the elbows, and gently look up. Exhale, straight. Press into the toes as you do that. Press into the toes from straight. Inhale to the toes. Inhale, look up. Open the elbows a little bit. Almost like Superman, Superwoman. Exhale, bring it back straight. Gently round the head in. The elbows kind of reach back in together. And I'm using my hips. Like I'm shifting the weight on the side to kind of play with the body to like give me a little oomph. All right, so that's what we're gonna play first. So the feet are parallel, press into the toes, inhale, gently open the elbows up, look up. Don't drop the head. Exhale, round it all in, press into the feet a lot. Inhale, open it up. Let your hands be on the hips and using them as like to propel and even help push the back in when you want. Support yourself with the hands. Exhale, round it all in. Press into the feet a lot. Inhale, press into the feet a lot. Bring yourself steadily into your little back bend, upper back bend. Open the elbows. Bring the heart forward as you inhale. Don't drop the head. Exhale, round it in. Inhale, one more time up. Exhale, round it in. Bring the hands to the lower back now. Press into the feet a lot. Bend the knees just a little and start to look up. Keep a little bend. Look up just a little. Start to straighten the knees. Don't drop the head. Inhale, press the hips forward. Exhale, come into a line. Inhale, gently look up. Press into the toes. Soft bend. Exhale, come back into a nice straight line. If you were not wanting, if you were not feeling comfortable to do this, you could hold on to a chair or the wall and kind of like support yourself a little, getting a back bend here. But one more time, just press into the lower back, send the hips forward, a little soft bend in the knees, press into the toes, look up. Exhale, bring it back in a line. Now take the feet and diagonal, make them go a little diagonal down to the mat or wherever you're standing, but diagonal away from you as much as you want. And now take the legs a little wider if that feels comfortable. Hands can be alongside. Shake them out a little bit, open and close the elbows. Bring them up above your head, open and close the elbows, make circles with the wrist. As you're doing that, just pick up the feet and just walk a couple times. Pick up the feet, walk the ankles. Make wrist circles. Now take the feet wide, point the feet diagonal, and start to bend into the knees. Remember, whenever we're bending toward the pinky toes, just go left and right, spread the toes, and then come into where you feel really solid. Don't go any wider than you feel comfortable. For me, sometimes I will start wider and then it comes together more narrow. But if this is where I'm feeling stable this morning, that's where it is. You could have the chair here. You could have something down lower. or you could have the wall beside you. So first, the toes are pointed away. We're gonna bend. If you haven't already bent, come back up and then start the bend. Again, think about your knees bending toward the pinkies. Even if you're not looking, just imagine toward the pinky toes. Wiggle the heels, shift, shift, shift. Come into a little bit of a squat. Let the hands be on the thighs. Inhale, press into the thighs, gently look up. Exhale, round it and press into the toes a lot. You could use the hands here and round. You could like grab onto the thighs and really round in, or you could keep it more passive and just breathe. I'm gonna kind of grip my hips and thighs and move it around as I cat-cow now with this wider leg with my toes pointed. So just so you know, you pick your way, okay? So hands gripping thighs, toes really active. Inhale, look up, baby back bend, jaw relaxed. I'm gonna bring my hands up higher and bring that lift. Exhale, round it all in, press into the toes a lot, be slow about it. Take your time with the balance. Inhale, come back forward, take your time. And if you're not going all the way deep, you can just be inhaling like this, looking up and down, opening the heart and shoulders. Now, when the next time you go inhale, deepen into the squat, come up, point the feet back parallel. Give the knees a break. Big break if that feels good. I always like to give a couple of bends. And then we're gonna take them wide again. Take them wide again. Back to your squat, okay? And now let's do a little bit of the Star Goddess. So this is pretty much like a goddess squat, right? Knees bent, deep as it feels good. Don't go any deeper, support or not. Here, your arms can be breathing up and down. For here, let's start with hands on the thighs. Inhale, straighten the knees. Bring the arms up, gently look up if that feels good. And again, you can play with that back bend as much as you have been, but as you're doing that, press into the toes as you're going up to keep your balance. Don't go flying backwards, letting your feet fly up. You know what I mean? So just be mindful of your balance the first couple times you move in before reaching for like momentum. So I'm gonna start back in goddess squat. Give my knees a little break, feet are parallel. Hands just resting on my inner thighs. And I'm gonna let them start to inhale, sweep up above my head, look up, exhale, come back down, bring my arms down. Inhale, open the knees, straighten the knees, gently bring my arms up. Exhale, bring them back down into the squat. I'm just breathing my arms up and down. You can do whatever feels good in your body if you don't wanna do the arms. Inhale, open the legs, open the arms, open the heart, gently look up. Exhale, bring it back in, come down into goddess, open the arms down below. Inhale, swoop the arms and come back up. Exhale, come back down into goddess. Inhale, up into star. Exhale, down into goddess. Inhale, up into star. Exhale, down into goddess. One more time. Inhale, up into star. Baby back bend if that feels good. Exhale, down into goddess, a little side to side. Bring the feet up again, do a little step walk, make circles with the ankles, bend the knees. And now we're gonna play with a little bit of the warrior flow, warrior two. First we'll get into the shape on each side. We'll move through that reverse, you know, the warrior flow, what is it called? The reverse warrior, surrender, I know there's better words. So I'll go through one side and demo all of the steps, and then the next side we'll do it more seamlessly, and then we'll go through and move all together so that you can kind of get the steps. And at any time in there, if you feel like I've gone far enough, make that your stopping point. In those points, breathe into the body, hold it and release it a little bit if that's what you're doing. If that flow isn't for you, if moving around isn't for you, go to where you're comfortable, hold on to your support or not, and just experience it in your body. You know, like don't try to do anything that's gonna hurt yourself. That's never ever gonna benefit you more than just experiencing what you can and what feels good right now. I just always want to encourage people, listen to your body more than anything else. Your body, your gut, your mind. Let's take the feet wide again. Inhale, walk the toes wide. Take them wide, parallel first. Well, actually, yeah, parallel. And now take the right toes, point them straight away so that the heel is kind of in line with the arch of the left foot, as much as it's comfortable for you. Bend that knee again toward the pinky toe, whether you're looking or not, but in your mind, do that. Here, once you're in this space, kind of lean in, and just to make sure your body is like to the side, the way that we want to be for this pose, it's kind of like being open for a surfboard. I like to lean in and then kind of lean up into the hip. It opens the hips up. It kind of pivots this foot a little bit more diagonally. So now this shape may change, the space may change, but whatever is more comfortable there, do that for you. Again, the bend is always toward the pinky, even if it doesn't look like it, at least in your mind. If there's any uncomfort, come back out straight, and again, look to the pinky, bend it there. And if bending doesn't feel good, just stay straight for a moment and just warm up. So if we're here, if the knees are bent, if you're in this space with me, bent or not, let's inhale, breathe the arms up, open up for warrior two. Look at both hands. See if they're where you want them. Make like a much of a straight line if you can. Look at them. Hey, hey. Okay, cool. And now, just for the sake of explaining the movement, the first movement will be the bent knee, our front right hand, we're going to keep face down, palm face down. This back left hand, let it fall back down to the thigh. Flip now this right hand up and just start to reverse. As you do that, let this hand slide down for balance and even deepen the bend if that feels good toward the pinky. Breathe here for a minute and then come back up into warrior, however you like to flow to that. And then to go to surrender, or I don't know how to say, for peaceful warrior, I'm not sure whichever she does. To go forward over that reverse, from reverse to forward, we bend this forearm and just sit it across this thigh. So now we're back here in warrior two. Take the front right forearm, reach it down to the thigh. Again, if the chair is here, just do the chair. And then from here, I'm gonna have my hand on my thigh just for the sake of clarity. This arm was still bended, sent out for warrior two. And now I'm just gonna sweep it across like I'm wiping a tall counter and let it land up. Look at it, look at it. As I'm doing that, I'm pressing into my toes and then send it up almost like it's trying to line up straight above my feet and my head's in the middle. This hand is active and supportive. These legs are working, but there's no pain. If there's any pain, back out. Inhale, be here a minute. Exhale, open it back up, send the body back up into warrior. Drop the back arm, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Fold the forearm. You could do the wipe, or you could just send it up now if you know the placement. Reach it up where you like. Inhale, warrior two. One more time, reverse the warrior, reach back. As you do that, let the body kind of reach through the spaces more. Like the first time, it didn't feel good to bend my back some, but now I have more space. Pressing into my thighs, but protecting my knees. Reach. One more time, back through warrior two. Fold that forearm, bring it over this way. And now look down at the feet. Take this arm, reach down and grab the floor or a block or your chair, and just take your time, carefully walk in the middle of the fold. Or you could just do it from up top. But I'm gonna come down this way. As I do that, bring both feet in parallel. If you didn't want to come all the way down into a fold, you could be up here on a chair. Bend both knees wherever you are and send the bum high. Try to come into as much as a forward fold as you can. Bend the knees, send the bum high. This could be on a chair or not. Be here for a minute. And then just start to turn it toward your left foot would be facing away. So walk the hands over, almost like you're walking to the opposite side to mirror what you were just doing over there. This right foot now turns in parallel. Left foot turns away, so now it's pointing away. Bring my hands up, walk up my body, take your time. Now that my shape is basically there, for the most part, I'm gonna lean in and readjust my hips. My back foot adjusted a little. It's more diagonal, lift the toes, spread the toes. This foot, I'm gonna bend the knee a little gently toward the pinky toe. Inhale to warrior two. Breathe. Drop the back arm, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Breathe. Reverse. Surrender. Sorry, not, yeah, this way, y'all. Inhale, back up to warrior two. I'll look all that up for next time. Breathe it back, reverse your warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Fold the warrior over. Peaceful warrior, maybe that's just move through one more time. And now here, instead of going down, bring it back through to warrior two. Look down to your left foot, turn that foot in parallel. Turn the right foot back in parallel. Inhale, breathe here for a minute. Exhale, pivot both heels just a little. Bend the knees toward the pinky, bring the arms down to squat. Inhale, open up to star, gently look up. Exhale, come into squat, turn back into warrior two, right foot away. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, surrender the warrior. Exhale, back into warrior two. Inhale, both feet in together. Bring the feet parallel, gently bend the knees. Come into a squat, open up into star. Let the arms come back down. Turn the left feet away. Right foot opens up for warrior. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, settle in. If you need to adjust, do that. Did you see I wasn't quite there? Inhale, drop that back arm. Left arm reaches high. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Inhale, surrender the warrior. Reach, reach, reach. When it feels good, stay. You're like that lower back said stay. Inhale, warrior two. Bring both feet back to parallel. The arms sweep in. Let's come into a squat, maybe a little bit of pivot in the heels and jump back up into star. Open the legs, open the heart. Bring the hands in together for prayer. Do a little bit of shake the knees, walking back and forth. And then bring them to like straight, like triangle legs under you. Inhale, just breathe here for a minute. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, blink the eyes, and we're just gonna move through a little bit, one more time, just a little bit faster. So starting from wide legs, we'll inhale, turn that right foot, sink into that space for that side. Open the arms up, warrior two, settle there for a breath. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Check the arms. Fold it over, open it up. Sweep the arms up, bring both feet in. Come back up into goddess or squat star, whatever feels good for you. Pivot the feet. The now right foot is parallel, left foot opens up. Adjust the hips, open up into warrior two. Take a breath here. Drop the back right arm, reach up. Inhale back into warrior two. Fold your warrior over. Look down, pivot the foot in. Inhale, sweep up, take straight the legs, come up into star. Gently look up, baby back bend. Inhale, as you bring the arms down, turn that right foot out. As you sweep the arms down to open into warrior, gently bend the knee. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, drop that arm down, surrender the warrior. Deepen the bend in the knee if that feels good. Exhale, warrior two. Fold that right forearm over. Surrender over the front. Inhale, sweep the arms, pivot the feet back the other way. Last time. Right foot parallel, left foot opens. Adjust the hips. Inhale, arms open for warrior two. Drop the back arm, reverse your warrior. Check your balance. Inhale back into warrior two. Exhale, surrender. Look down at the ground. Pivot the left foot in, sweep the arms, open back up, warrior two. Inhale, Reach, reach, reach high. Surrender the warrior the last time. Inhale back to the warrior 2. Last time, fold that right forearm over. Bring this left arm way above, reach way high. And then now look down to the ground again. Bring your arm down. Frame the foot. Bring both feet in parallel. Bend and release the knees. Spread the toes. And if you're on a chair, depending on where you are, just take your time and come all the way down to the mat. If you don't want to come, you can stay on the chair. And then just let that kind of sit in the body. It's a little bit for me, it's a little bit of getting the coordination down. But I just love that little flow, like playing. My biggest piece of advice I like to share is when you're first moving, look down at your feet. So you're looking at what you're doing. You never want to risk twisting ankles, and take your time. Be super intentional. Don't go rushing into that. And at any point it's just not for you, just, you know, zip it, squash it. Inhale and exhale, settle into your seat. Let's just take a few deep breaths. And we'll do, instead of a shavasana, we'll just do a little, like a meditation, a closing meditation. So for this, just get as comfortable as you can in a seat. With your hands, be intentional but be comfortable. So if you want both hands on the body, do that. If you want them on the legs, do that, opened or closed, depending on if you're feeling more of wanting to receive some energy or just enjoy it, or just whatever your hands feel called to do. But bring your attention to your hands at this moment and just kind of be purposeful with them. Put them on the body, sort of like in the beginning. The eyes can shut all the way if that feels good to you. If your hands feel settled and you have something behind you, you can even settle into the seat. Or just inhale and settle into your seat. Just kind of imagine the bones sort of sinking and melting in. And just breathe here a little second. Each time you inhale, like exhale deeper into the seat. And just take a minute. And go back inside like when we first started. And just turn to yourself now and ask, how do I feel? Whatever it is, just let it be, just right. It's just right. It's exactly where you are. It's just right. Inhale, acceptance. Inhale, understanding. Inhale, arms that hug your soul from the inside out. You can't see these arms, but you can feel them around your heart and in your belly. And then exhale all the excuses, all the reasons, all the lies, all the hurt. Just let it all go. Inhale forgiveness. Inhale a new day. Inhale love. Exhale fear. Exhale comfort zone. Exhale stagnant energy. Exhale relationships without boundaries. Exhale feelings of I should settle because I'm lucky I have this. And inhale the worthiness that you are. Not when you get different, not when you become smarter or. Right now, you deserve everything and then some, the things that you don't even know you deserved right now. And you don't have to change to deserve them. And you don't have to believe it to deserve them. But you still deserve them. Just take the hands and rub them together. And place them on the body one more time. Maybe over the heart or heart and belly. And send one last dose of appreciation into yourself for taking some time, for taking some thought, for putting yourself important this moment at least, for wanting to know how important you are. Thanks guys for hanging out with me this morning. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you soon.